Yep.
Jurassic Park Survival.
This
Let me
game
hear it, Dave. Let's
I
hear it. Let's hear
will
it.
be getting. This game I
Yeah.
1000% will be getting.
Oh,
And
it's Nintendo Switch exclusive.
you're full.
Yeah, I'm just
You
kidding.
spread lies, sir.
I spread lies. I'm kidding. Don't quote me on that. That is false. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah, let's pull up the trailer. I'm super excited for this game. I think one of the things that we gotta touch on real quick because I'm afraid people might hear that Jurassic Park Survival and just kind of immediately tune out because there's a lot of hate for this
Yeah.
game right now. Yeah, there really is a lot of hate for this game.
There was things that I was gonna mention about it too, and I think you're probably going the same direction I was thinking. So
Yeah.
let me get this trailer pulled up right now. If I can
So
find it. There we go.
yeah, guys, the things that we're kind of talking about here is people are giving this a lot of hate, but I just want to throw out there that this trailer is very much just an announcement trailer.
Yep.
This is not a gameplay trailer. This is just literally what it's named. It's just an announcement trailer to let people know that this game is coming. So I think a lot of the things that people are not super excited about, we kind of have to throw to the wayside right now. Like this is obviously not in-game footage. This is pre-rendered stuff. If you watch the trailer, which we'll see here in a couple seconds, there's actually only I can count 3 actual gameplay clips in this game, and I feel like they're very early stages. But if you guys are just listening on the Spotify, I think if you are a fan of the original Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park franchise, the nostalgia level and like the level of excitement that you're getting right now is just absolutely incredible because what we're looking at is a main character. And she's kind of reliving these experiences from the first movie. So if you're just on the Spotify, what we're looking at right now is she just did the scene in the kitchen with the Velociraptors where she's hiding behind the things and she hits the spoon and the raptors kind of know her. And then now we have like the little dinosaurs that spray the tar like Ned in the original series. And it's like, dude, the level of excitement that I'm getting just from seeing this come to life is so cool.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
that's kind of why I was super excited about it. Just the Easter eggs of the trailer, making it seem like they're bringing it back to the '90s version of the franchise, which a lot of people have loved. Like they love that so much more than the Jurassic World,
Yeah.
and so I think that's why a lot of people are really excited about it. But then here she is holding the flare, distracting the T-Rex, and then here's that
Yeah.
gameplay footage. She jumped over, and that's probably a little bit of game footage. So like right now we're seeing a little game footage. It's alpha, very short clips, but they call it Jurassic Park Survival, but I don't know if it's actual survival, if that makes sense. I think there's a lot of elements that are scaring people away with the word survival, but I don't know if this game is truly a survival game.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it out there and say I don't think that this is a survival game.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, oh, you need to drink, we talk about this all the time, like you need to drink water and you need to like you need to like actual survival game. I think this is more or less just like you need to survive the experience of being on this thing. So just real quick, the storyline for the game that I've heard so far is this actually takes place one day after the original movie.
One day.
Yep, one day after the actual original movie, and you're playing as a scientist named Maya who is not able to be part of the evacuation. And this is her story of kind of like what happened the day after Jurassic Park, the original movie happened. And I think that's so cool because I'm a nostalgia junkie. Like, like I absolutely love seeing that. And like the level of detail that they went to in this trailer to kind of like reaffirm that this is going to be, very much what fans of the original movie want to see. Like we had the steps where the water was like shaking for the T-Rex. Like at the end of that trailer, it showed the freezer door opening, which if you remember from the first movie, that's how the kids got out of the kitchen is they trapped the T-Rex in the freezer. So it's like
With
now
the
that
raptor.
oh yeah, the raptor, I'm sorry, the Velociraptor in the freezer. So like I'm super excited for it. I think it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I agree. And so kind of going into like what the game is like mechanically going to be, it's going to be a first person game. And like I said, I think it's gonna be more of an action adventure game that you have to use like some like outsmart the dinosaurs, escape, interact, and probably a lot of traversal stuff of like jumping, stealth, things like that, using distractions to like distract the dinosaurs. And I think that's really cool because like I can't name another like a good dinosaur game, and let alone a good Jurassic Park game. Like yeah, those Jurassic Park games where you can build your park, yeah, those are cool. But there's nothing like this that I've seen in a very long time, if at all. So
Yeah. And they tote the game as a realistic horror survival game, right? So it's
mhm.
supposed to be it's supposed to be tense. Like
Yeah,
it's supposed to give you that feeling like when you're watching the original movie of like the dinosaurs were cool, but they were also kind of scary. You know what I mean? Like it was
yeah,
intimidating, especially if you went to the theater and saw that in the 1993, the T-Rex. Like that giant T-Rex in the movie theater, like, I saw that as a kid and I had nightmares about that thing, you know what I mean?
right,
But I
yeah,
loved it. It was like it was so scary, but just, like, so cool at the same time, and I think that's the vibe that we're gonna be getting from this game, and I'm just like
yeah.
I'm super excited to see all the Easter eggs that we're gonna get from the original movie.
And it feels true to the movie. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's going to be an extension of that 1990s film and things like that. And then like you can like you said there's tons of Easter eggs already in the trailer like the hat at the beginning. Oh, why am
Yeah.
I blanking on his name? Like but the main character's hat like that's he like gets stomped on, and I just think that's so cool that they're bringing so many of these Easter eggs into the world of this. And I guess partially one of my questions just be so to me a lot of exploring, but do you think it's open world exploring?
For I mean, for
Or
a game like this, I I would like to say that it's going to be open world, but I don't know if they can do that with it in the storyline. Like it
yeah,
should be open world, but again, we touch on this. It should be open world, but extremely
like guided.
yeah, extremely
Yeah.
guided open world.
Okay.
But
I
I
could see
do
that.
I do hope it's open world because it's like I want to, we talked about this, like I'm a nostalgia junkie. Like
Mhm.
there's certain things that I want to see, you know what I mean? And I might just want to like go and kind of like see these certain locations, and just kind of see how they've worked it into the world, you know what I mean? It would be
Yeah.
fun, especially for replay value, if it like not all of these encounters were just extremely scripted. Like you could go to
Yeah.
like the T-Rex pen and like maybe the Rex is there, maybe he's not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like that would be kind of cool where it's just like instead of like a pure story driven game where
Yeah.
you go to the T-Rex pen and it's like this whole thing plays out. I think it'd be kind of cool if it was open world.
I agree. I agree. I think that'd be
Yeah.
really neat. And then like quality wise, it feels like they're taking their time on the game too. Like just the animations. I know, like you said, it's cinematic trailer, but it seems like they like really focused on making the game look good with the weather elements. I think the game looks good from what we've seen, essentially.
Yeah. And I think, people have to kind of be a little bit understanding on this title. It's like this is an announcement trailer, so this game is very far off. I would be hard pressed to say that we're going to get this game in 2024. I would say this is a 2025 game. Don't you think?
Okay. I don't know. So a lot of things I read says this might be coming out soon.
You
And so
think?
like yeah, on my notes I have a very soon question mark, and that cuz like I can't remember what video or uh article I read, but it's like yeah, this game is supposed to come out soon. And then so I wonder how soon that soon means. So
I mean, I I don't know. I would be hard pressed to think it's going to come out in 2024, but I could be wrong.
who knows? And if it does, cool, and if it doesn't, cool as well, cuz maybe that means they're spending even more time to make it even better. But I'm excited for this one. This one's going to be fun. And I
Yeah.
think would make this game even more fun and kind of scary, putting it in VR too.
A VR would be crazy.
Yeah, because like
Especially
they made
the
Outlast into VR. So imagine if this game was in VR, running away from dinosaurs.
dude, you like pop the flare and running away from the T-Rex. That would
Yeah,
be insane in VR.
that'd be so cool. So I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but a horror Jurassic Park game in VR sounds so fun.
Dude, that would be so sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but I'm
getting into
excited.
VR a little bit, so I'm that's why I'm like, ooh, a VR game. So
All of Adam's new games are gonna be all VR.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
gonna
I'm
be
super
fun.
excited for it, man. I think it's gonna be a cool game. I think maybe not a lot of people are giving it a chance yet. And I think
Hmm.
I think maybe they should. If you really kind of dissect the trailer, we saw that the people working on this game know the original IP and
Hmm.
obviously have a lot of love for the original IP. And I
Yeah.
think when your development team and the people working on the project are that kind of into what they're working on and dedicated to kind of keep it, what people want. It could be a diamond in the rough. It really could be. So I'm super
Right.
excited for the game. I'm gonna get it. Hopefully we do get it soon.